Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports Broadcast live in Atlanta, Georgia at the Phillips Arena. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks. They've come out very strong. Oh!
Quick hands. On the steal, and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Pass to Schroeder. He kicks to Freak. From beyond the arc and then some. Freak's got 5 now.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Here's Schroeder. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's the screen. Inside. Here's Harris, and it's denied. They get it back. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. No good on the free throw. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Here's Schroeder. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. And there's the pass to Drummond. Shot is no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
And both free throws good from Freak.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Jackson. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Dishes it to Drummond. 11 feet away. Millsap grabs the miss.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And that one's good. Freak.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even larger.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going. I think Doris is for us right now. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and Coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. And it's Schroeder missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Ilyasova. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Freak dishes to Schroeder. Millsap kicks it to Baseman. No good with the triple. Pistons trail by 10. Jackson passes to Drummond. And it's Harris off the drive. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Here's Schroeder. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Outside Jackson. Drummond the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
Outside Jackson. Top of the key, Ilyasova. It's good from the top of the key. Ilyasova's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Detroit shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Not a strong suit for this group. Just around 71%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Atlanta leading by 10. Schroeder kicks to Freak. Pass to Horford. Bazemore inside the three-point line. And again, it's Atlanta.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
I love him out there. I love her out there with me.
Maybe it might have just been Bella.
What? I actually left her out there for a pretty good while.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the left side wing. Ilyasova inside the line.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Greg, bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
And Freak throws it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Jackson dishes to Harris. He took good advantage of that screen. Harris has got his second basket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Millsap a screen, and stolen by Ilyasova. Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring and setting up his teammates. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Cool. What's up, baby? It's my boy right here. Cool.
for the Hawks. Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit. Sessions comes in for Jackson. On defense, Atlanta. It's a 14-point game. And it's Harris off the drive. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way.
On the back.
Harris has got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. A bit ago, Stan Van Gundy and I were able to chat. We talked about the keys to this game, and he singled out Paul Millsap as a player they've simply got to be mindful of. Coach told me he's always been an energy guy, someone you have to locate and box out every possession. But he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching him, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. For Detroit, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. That free throw missing. So for the Pistons, Mozgov, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Jody Meeks in for Caldwell Pope. The Hawks leading by 15. And a wide open look for Freak. Again, the Hawks.
Where you going, Nicky?
He's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
He's really come out blazing, scoring with ease.
And Sessions kicks to Drummond. Johnson outside, feeds it to Sessions. The dish to Meeks from outside the arc. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. Meeks got his first 3 points of the game. So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Kings.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that when they just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads, just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
And Sessions kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Mozgov. Banked in off the glass. Mozgov's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Freak kicks to Teague. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Mozgov a screen on Teague. Sessions with it. 9 points last game out. Kicks it to Drummond. Oh, tried to duck it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. That one on Horford. Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Well, the free throw line has really hurt them.
Yeah, it's been a rough start there, and they could use those points, no doubt about it.
The Hawks making a switch here. Scott's checked in.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Johnson, the pass to Mozgov. Here's Meeks. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Meeks got 5. The Hawks leading by 15. T kicks to Freak. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Sessions against T. And Meeks kicks to Johnson. Up top, Meeks. They get it again. Tries yet again. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Cephalosha. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Drummond dishes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
And checking out some
Why you
numbers
putting it in?
for Sessions. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 10 points a game, 6
saying, why you putting
assists,
the
and 2
tank on?
rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Hollins has checked in. Scott the pass to Teague. Korver gets a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And the Hawks lead by 21. Johnson outside. Pass to Sessions. He dishes it to Mozgov. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Korver. And here's the fast break. 2 seconds.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Floats one. Atlanta with the rebound.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Hawks ahead, running away. And a chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team.
You know, our attitude approaching the game has been, you know, we can beat any team.
Greg, it's got to be more than just that. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Paul Millsap is checked in for Mike Scott. Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore. Freak's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Freak is out there with Teague. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Sessions kicks to Drummond. The feed to Sessions. Shot clock at 6. Rejected by Millsap. But they'll get another chance. Meeks outside, and he gets it back. Offline with his 3.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rigs, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Hawks.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
He's off on the second.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Meeks. Freak kicks to Millsap. To the inside. Here's Freak. That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish. Oh, my word. Now, I have seen it all.
Are you sure? Maybe he has even more tricks up his sleeve.
Fellas, if he's got a better dunk than that one, I want to see it.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Teague. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Sessions against Teague. Now here's Sessions. He's guarded closely. Picked by Mozgov. Now Sessions. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. That is good.
Boy, they're getting a bunch more 3s up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and they're getting trigger happy. You can't win the game with one shot. You've got to vary it up. Challenge the defense.
And he gets it to go.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Mozgov sets a screen for Sessions. It's Drummond, high post. Johnson, a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Freak. He's got 36 points, and talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Atlanta's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Millsap, and that one is stuffed right through.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Here's Drummond, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
I think he simply needs to get back to doing what he was doing there in the first quarter.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about him.
Here's Meeks. Detroit, no good that time either.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And Freak throws it down hard. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sessions, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
From deep three-point range, and it's Freak missing. And, well, Detroit shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Picked by Mozgov, and Meeks kicks to Johnson. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Johnson's got 6 points. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Hawks ahead, delivering the blowout. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. All right guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
On the court for the Pistons, Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Tobias Harris is out there with Ilyasova, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And here's Jackson to the middle. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Paul Millsap picks one up. The Pistons have had an off night from the stripe tonight. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Atlanta now. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Horford gets the bucket.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Here's Drummond, and again it's the Pistons missing.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right there.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Ilyasova. Harris outside. The shot. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Oh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Pistons have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Drummond a screen. In the corner, it's Harris. Another 3 for Detroit.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Outside Millsap. Millsap a screen. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. He kicks it to Bazemore. And the 3 off target. The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Drummond dishes to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Here's Drummond. Rebound Atlanta. Millsap's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Freak. Drills the 3-pointer. Freak's got 57 points.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Poke loose. They set the screen. Here's Caldwell Pope. Again, the Pistons score. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Schroeder kicks to Freak. Fires from 18. Misses off the left iron. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Outside Jackson. And the pass to Ilyasova. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Freak for the finish.
I think think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
The Hawks have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Outside Millsap. Out to the right wing, Bazemore, and again it's Atlanta. The Pistons have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. There's a good screen. Outside Jackson. Dishes it to Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Korver passes to Schroeder. Here's Freak with nobody on him. He carries the jumper.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Hollins dishes to Ilyasova. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Ilyasova's got 9.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there.
Sticking too much.
Crafty move, and there's the play inside by Millsap. 6 points for him.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
They set the pick. Jackson kicks to Harris. The three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Jackson's got 5 points so far. Schroeder passes to Freak. The shot from the low post is good.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5 and stolen by Freak. And here comes the break. Rebound by the Pistons.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Jackson dishes to Hollins. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Right side Jackson. Here's the screen. Harris, right side. Rebound, Atlanta. Millsap's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
To the left wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Ilyasova can't hit. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Freak kicks it over to Schroeder. Passes it to Freak. The drive by Scott. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Teague, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Johnson comes in for Harris. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Sessions subbed in for Reggie Jackson. They need this, and it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Ramon Sessions with the steal. And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. Johnson, the pass to Sessions. There's the dish to Hollins. Now here's Sessions. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. Detroit, no good that time either.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Sessions. T kicks to Millsap, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Atlanta. Hardaway comes in for Kyle Korver.
Thabo Sefolosha.
Sessions with it. Feeds it to Hollins. Picked by Mozgov. Kicks it to Johnson. Great D that time from Hardaway.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Hawks making a switch here. Horford's checked in.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And Sessions kicks to Hollins. And stolen by Freak. Here's Hardaway. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Teague against Sessions. He feeds it to Meeks. Out to the right wing. Pass to Johnson. Here's Sessions. Detroit, no good that time either. Hardaway dishes to Sefolosha. Here's Freak. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Who you calling, babe?
Let's keep it going.
Welcome back as we get ready to start. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Splitter. Korver comes in for Sefolosha. Freak's checked in for Hardaway. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. And a different look here for the Pistons. Drummond's checked in for Mozgov. Ilyasova comes in for Allen. Johnson, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Jackson in for Jody Meeks. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Scott is out there with Muscala. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Korver in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Pistons have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. The drive by Jackson. Here's Drummond. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Checking out the game Andre Drummond is having. He's got 10 rebounds and 3 dimes. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
Schroeder passes to Freak. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
What? What happened? What happened?
Right side, Jackson. Down low, here's Sessions. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And that one's good. Free.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Then you go
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jackson drives in. No luck. So Atlanta will take it the other way. In the corner, it's Freak. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And the Pistons making a change here. Hollins is checked in. Freak kicks to Muscala. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
And stolen by Scott. And Freak throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
6 on the shot clock. Sessions dishes to Hollins. Looking to end the run, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone. Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
The feed to Hollins. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay.
Assisted. Ramon.
Atlanta's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. They set the pick. Freak kicks it over to Schroeder. Freak with it. Jackson on him. Korver passes to Muscala. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Jackson misses. It's deflected and taken away by Johnson. Drummond sets the screen for Johnson. To the paint. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Hardaway's checked in for Atlanta. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Detroit. And stolen by Freak. Fast break here. Here comes now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Here's Hollins. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Now, Freak from downtown. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. There's the pick. Johnson against Korver. Drummond with a screen on Hardaway. Deflects the pass. Shot clock at 6. One-on-one fast break. Here's Freak. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's now 7 straight for them coming from fast breaks.
Yeah, and they're making it look easy, guys, running it down the opponent's throat.
Johnson dishes to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Detroit, and he gets it to go. That's 7 points for Reggie Jackson.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Freak. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Over in the corner, Meeks. Lots of room. Rebound by the Hawks. Korver's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Freak. Drills it from outside.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And tonight they took the time they needed, made the plays they had to when they had to, and that's why they're going up 1-0 in their 3-game season series against the Pistons.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Three-pointer. And Hollins pulls it down. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Beyond the arc. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from Freak.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
To the right side. Outside Hardaway. From deep. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And Clark, the other, just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And now let's catch up with...
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
For a triple-double? Yeah, I didn't even know that. I guess I would have to say it was one of the better ones I played in. Really, I'm just happy with how the team competed and now we got the win. Personal stats are secondary to that, always.
Congratulations, Kevin. You're going to deliver it. Take some chops.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. We know he can turn it up on D when he needs to, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
It's all about the shots. $41 for 53. See.
Why do you think they had such a hard time keeping you off the glass tonight?
I'm just a beast, you know? Yeah, you guys like nicknames, right? So just call me the God of Glass, the Lord of Leap, the Prince of Pounding the... All right, you know what? This is getting weird. Any of those is good with me, though, all right?
Why couldn't their defense find a way to stop you tonight?
Because I'm a freaking force of nature on the offensive end. Get it? Freaking? All right, anyways. It take an army to stop me the way I was feeling it tonight. And trust me, they weren't no army.
Following the team recently, it's been clear you're spending a lot of time in the practice gym. Any particular reason for that?
I mean, the dots are right there for you to connect, but I guess you're gonna make me do it for you. Lots of time in the practice gym means I ain't satisfied with my game. You can earn a lot of rewards by just putting in time. That's one of the first things I learned in the NBA. So I'm putting in time. But hopefully, you're noticing the results in my game.